You got engaged. I heard there was some spiciness there.
Yes.
Tell them.
Can I?
Tell them.
I don't want to... You know, Zoe is a little spicy. You know, it's Latino, a little... And I say to Zoe, I'm going to New York. I need to do something for work. And I actually went to Dominican Republic. Thanks her stepfather and all the family will support me. And I went to see...
My father's grave.
And I asked him if I can marry her. And
you went to her father's grave in the Dominican Republic
yes.
and asked his permission.
Yeah, but when I arrived back to London, she don't know that I went there. Quindi she said, where you been? And I say, I've been in a place, but you need to wait a couple of hours and I'll let you know. And she said,
we're in a cab in London in the middle of traffic. I was like, wait, you know what? I just got out of the cab and I'm walking in the middle of the street and it was just very dramatic.
Very dramatic. She said, please, I need to say something to you. And she said, absolutely not. And I say, no, but please, I need to say something to you. And yes, I showed the video and she said yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean...
The word that's coming to mind listening to you, Marco, and it's actually very important, I think, for the film, the absence of Eden. The film has so much depth. The way you are speaking, I keep thinking of our English word tact. You have so much tact as a human being. You possess so much grace. And the film that you both have made together is a timeless and yet timely story. And it is made in this way where it's about immigration. It's also about law enforcement. And how and why did you want to tell this story this way? Because you do it, if I may say so perfectly.
The truth is, first, I'm an immigrant. My wife is first-time generation Latina. I have 3 boys. 2, they look like Zoe, 1 look like me. I'm a diversity at the big aspect. In 2016, I did an art piece. It was about...
The shoes?
The shoes. They losing, you know, 714 children, they lost life to go to Italy, to go to Syria, to Italy.
Yes.
For a year, I was coming almost a father. I collecting a pair of shoes of children full of concrete. And he went to this, important museum called the Rennie Museum in Vancouver. And I was asking myself, okay, but art is incredible, but film really can touch so many people. And I think I will try to experimental and other tools like that I can reach people. For me, it was not to give a preachy perspective, it was just about to try to create a question.
And you don't. That's what's so incredible.
I just want to create a conversation the day after a breakfast. That's really what I want to do. I want people start to be aware a little bit what's going on about humanity, because I think there is so much going on and everybody just talk about, but there is an aspect where I think we need to reflect ourselves in our own kitchen the day after watching this film. And I really hope people go to the theater outside the incredible performance by Zoe and Garrett and Adria. But where I think it was incredible, but I really believe we need to start to talk more about humanity and then go deeper about that. And I really believe in that.
Somehow the film really focuses on the human beings versus the constant need to argue about what is right and what is wrong. How did you handle that, again, with the tact that you did by leaving it? And I want to ask you about the ending, because there is sort of almost like the problem itself or the epidemic itself, there is no end. And so there's this very gentle way out of the film that it seems like you don't dare to wrap it up because it cannot be wrapped up.
Well, it's still ongoing. I mean, today, I would say a huge chunk of the news that we have, not just in our country, but also across the globe, is centered around immigration. And sometimes we're voting based on how we feel around immigration. And what we wanted to sort of add to the conversation is just a reminder, these are people.
It is just one of those pieces of art that transcends and becomes a true understanding of the human experience on every single side and every angle. It's a masterpiece. I'm in awe of it, honestly.
Thank you. Thank you
I
so
really,
much.
really am. We'll be right back.